Welcome back. It's time now for the Financial Week. Global oil prices decreased Friday after the key oil trading route, the Strait of Hormuz, reopened. But despite the relative relief, debate has intensified locally, with economist Dr. Damian King telling Jamaica to leave oil alone. Dejvi Thomas reports.
The reopening of the Strait of Hormuz has brought swift relief to global energy markets. Oil prices dropped sharply by more than 11% on Friday, roughly $88 per barrel. This price level was last seen over a month ago, during the first week after the United States and Israel launched attacks on Iran. Iran's foreign minister wrote on X that the Strait of Hormuz is now completely open after a ceasefire agreement in Lebanon. Reacting on Truth Social, U.S. President Donald Trump expressed gratitude, stating that Iran has agreed to never close the Strait of Hormuz again. It will no longer be used as a weapon against the world. Economist Dr. Adrian Stokes says the development is a positive signal for Jamaica.
Definitely a good thing. The pressure should gradually ease as ships transit freely through the strait, and therefore the price of energy will come down globally, and also we will see the positive impact of that in Jamaica.
This relief comes just days after Energy Minister Darrell Vaz urged Jamaicans to brace for even higher gas prices following the government's decision to remove the weekly $4.50 price cap on fuel prices due to the war in the Middle East. In the meantime, Dr. Stokes is also pushing back on recent comments that Jamaica should avoid oil exploration and, I quote, leave oil alone.
We should be concerned, but with good governance, proper rules, transparency, putting in place good institutional arrangements to ensure whatever energy that is discovered is used for the benefit of Jamaicans. So I wouldn't say leave it alone. I would say ensure that we put in place the institutional arrangements to improve transparency and so that the Jamaican people can benefit from any discovery of oil.
There's growing fear of a resource curse, a pattern in which the discovery of natural resources weakens rather than strengthens a country's institution and governance.
There is a lesson that can be learned from generalizing a bit that on average, countries that have natural resources actually tend to do worse than the countries that don't have them. And here is what is happening behind that observation. Governments need revenue. Governments need income. They need income for good purposes, so they can provide services to their populations and be popular. But they also need income for bad reasons, for corruption.
Of note, the United Oil and Gas recently found new test results that have strengthened evidence of potential oil resources offshore Jamaica. The company reported that analysis of samples identified hydrocarbons, which are typically linked to deep heat-generated petroleum systems.
When you have natural resources, governments are wrongly incentivized. They don't have to create an environment where production and wealth creation is possible for the government itself to live well. So that's the reasoning that explains the observation that on average, countries with natural resources don't do as well as countries that don't have them.
Dejvi Thomas, TVJ News.
To some news on the stock market now. The JSE index advanced by 3,466 points, while the junior market index advanced by 61 points. The winners were led by Sagicor, Real Estate X Fund, Medical Disposables and Supplies, Productive Business Solutions, US Dollar Shares, Fontana Limited, and Trans Jamaican Highway. The losers were led by G West Corporation Ordinary Shares, 138 Student Living Jamaica Variable Preference Shares, Kintyre Holdings, Mayberry Jamaican Equities, and Supreme Ventures. 26 stocks traded firm. Now, foreign exchange trading ended with banks and cambios selling the US dollar for an average $159.13. The Canadian dollar is being sold for $116.05. The pound is going for $215.39, while the euro is selling for an average $187.34. And that's the Financial Week. News from overseas and our bite of the week are after the break.